Hello Cancer, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect, and this is your weekly reading, the week beginning the 5th of February. I haven't split it into male and female, I'm afraid. I'm just doing a general reading. I do have a male on the board here, so this could be your reading if you're the man, and if you're dealing with the man, this is probably who you're dealing with. So we have some obstacles this week, obstacles as to which direction to take. It may even be that your direction here is blocked. I sort of, this is like wanting to go back to maybe your hometown, or, you know, an old friend that maybe lives abroad or lives a good distance from you. Or indeed this is a soulmate and you're maybe currently blocked from communication from this person. I do have it with the birds underneath it. This is anxiety, this communication, as I say, it may be blocked, or it's just weighing very heavily on you, and this can be causing a lot of anxiety. It's making you feel weak. You know, you sort of don't feel you have the courage to overcome whatever obstacles are currently present in this relationship, if it is indeed a relationship, or it's just whatever you're trying to achieve or where you're trying to go. I think there's a lot of hope still remaining here. You feel you're very clear that this is a destined direction for you, and you're still very hopeful about it with the stars here. But at the same time, everything is out of kilter. I have Temperance in reverse, and I have the Hanged Man in reverse. There's something that you're not seeing here, and there's something that I think you're very keen to see, but it's been blocked. It may even be that your dreams are causing you some confusion just now. They may be causing you to feel emotionally imbalanced, you know, confusing your mental state. The birds can mean confusion as well, especially with it next to the stars here. You may be having seductive dreams about a person, or even deceptive dreams, you know, that this is what's making you anxious. You're confused about the dreams that are coming through. They're causing you to pause and wanting you to look much closer at a situation. And the situation you're looking at here with the magnifying glass, I do have third party all over this, I have to say, is the Three of Cups in reverse. If it's not a third party, it's just the fact that there's, I think there's someone you would like to connect with, coming back to this Six of Cups over here, which is currently blocked. And I think you're looking at maybe a strategy, or looking at this person a lot more closely. Maybe they're not who you thought they were. Maybe you think they're involved in a third-party situation. Maybe you're wondering if they've broken up, the other party. But it's something that is most definitely causing you to pause. There's too much confusion, I think, for you to move forward. It's causing frustration as well. There's some impatience here to move this on. Worryingly, I do have the snake here. The snake can be, this is your deceptive energy, this is your seductive energy. It can often be a female, but it doesn't have to be. I actually don't think it is, because it's right next to the man, and this is a deceptive man usually, but you know, fit it to your story. This is a biting energy. This could probably be a love interest, or a very close friend, someone close to your home, close to your heart. This person may feel like a temptation for you. As I say, they are sort of seductive, but they will also, you know, bite the head off you. Very sharp energy, can be quite malicious, can be quite vindictive, can be the jealous other woman. Someone's kind of losing patience with this situation. I almost feel they're getting irritated by it. They don't know whether to invest in this, whether to wait for things to resolve. And it is with the heart card here. So they say someone close to your heart, someone you've been in a relationship with, are in a relationship with, someone you live with. This is affecting your heart. I actually got shot to the heart, and you're to blame on this. But I do have the Seven of Swords confirming this snake, this deceptive energy, and that is 2 7. So these are big lessons. So something's just not in the up and up here. Someone does feel it, they know it, they maybe can't get the actual, you know, physical truth of it, but they know that there's something very much off, either with this female or with this man, so you can fit it to your own story. It is probably around the communication here. They've maybe been dishonest with what they have communicated. And they'd like a change. This man would very much like a change, but again, there's delays here with the Three of Wands in reverse. This is transition. It's usually a sort of upward movement. They're actually kind of, may actually be, you may, if you're a female, be yearning for a man who's at a distance from you, but you're currently not able to be with them, or you can't imagine, you know, a future with them. There's hesitation about a change, starting a new cycle, maybe even a geographical move. If you're not yearning for a man, then they're yearning for you. Or they're yearning to travel. They're really just yearning for a change and to be able to make a decision that involves sending a message with the rider here. A message from a man. Now this man might be communicating that he's single, that he's stable, he's financially independent, maybe he wasn't before. With the King of Cups in reverse. Don't like the King of Cups in reverse with Temperance in reverse. This is someone who's not emotionally stable. They may be financially stable. They may, their status may be that they were in a third party and they're no longer that, and now they want to move on to something more positive. But emotionally, this whatever it is throwing them off whack here. With it being bang up towards the Seven of Swords and the Snake, this is someone who's emotionally manipulative. This is a deceptive man. This is a man that's craving love. A love that's possibly forbidden, or the way they obtain love is done deceptively. And the communication here with the rider, this can actually be travel. This can be that you've got a visitor coming to see you. This man wants to visit you. And it's with regards to Three of Hearts. So maybe just someone you're in separation from, or they want to actually communicate with you. They're broken-hearted, or they have been broken-hearted, or they have been dealing with a third-party situation. They are very stuck with the crossroads, the pathway here. The two options and the Four of Pentacles. This is someone who's not budging. This is someone who's quite selfish, very closed off, doesn't share, but it's blocking their ability to move. And the Three of Swords was also clarified with the Four of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, I think this is the sword that they're using to communicate here. I sort of feel about what's happened with the Three of Swords, which is now coming through in reverse. So maybe they have been dealing with issues regarding a broken heart. Maybe they've broken your heart, but they do want to communicate. They do want this onward transition, but they're completely stuck. I don't see any movement here. Most of the movement is in their headspace, which is confusing them, or you know, vice versa reading. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything. I did get Stand By Me. The mountains could crumble to the sea just as long as you stand by me. There was something else I got, but I've forgotten, but it might come to me, and if it does come through, I'll put it in the drop-down box below. What message you have for Cancer for the week beginning the 5th of February, please Spirit. What message you have for Cancer watching this reading for the week beginning the 5th of February. It's too many. Yeah, see, we have got the Akashic libraries are open here. I think this is where there's a lot of confusion. The confusion seems to actually be in the dream space. The dreams that you're getting are confusing you, leaving you imbalanced. You're trying to change your perspective on something, and it is saying that you should be able to tap into that, and that there will be answers maybe in the dream space, and that something you thought finished burst back into life, the golden phoenix. So just bear in mind, it is Mercury retrograde is on the 16th, 17th of February, depending where you're from. We're already in the pre-shadow, so things that have been left, you know, unfinished, they may come back to be readdressed and reassessed, etc. So, yes, it's when all your ghosts from Christmas past appear. So if you don't want them, lock down. But yeah, there's something from the past here If you are a female, you are dealing with this man. If he wasn't single before, he is single now. But there's deception about them, and I think that's what needs to be looked at very closely here. So there you go, Cancer. That is your mini weekly read for the week beginning the 5th of February. Please like, subscribe if you would like. A personal information is below, and I hope you have a good week. Bye for now.